In this lesson, we'll show you how to deal with objects. First off, we're going to show you how to select objects. By object, we refer to the actual elements that constitute your model in the given scene. One way to select objects is simply to click on them in the scene. Go to the Home tab, and under the Select and Search panel, you'll see the Select icon. The drop menu that appears under it gives you two options, Select and Select Box. The basic Select option lets you choose objects one at a time, so that if you click on one object, it'll be highlighted. But then if you click on another object, the original will be unhighlighted and the new one will be selected. This is useful if you only need to select one thing at a time, or one particular thing. To select multiple objects, hold down the Control key. As you click additional items, they will be added to what you have selected. With the Select box, though, you can create a rectangle on your screen that will capture several items at once. Simply hold down the left mouse button and move the rectangle until it surrounds the objects you want to select. Note that the entire object must be in the rectangle for it to be selected. This will vary depending upon your view, so you may have to rotate around the model to select only the items that you want. If you want to select all the objects in the scene, you can always draw a select box around your entire model. Or, from the same Select and Search panel, you can go to Select All. When you open the drop menu under Select All, and then press Select All, it will in fact select all the components that constitute your model. You also have an interesting option called Invert Selection. Essentially, Invert Selection allows you to unselect anything that you currently have selected and automatically select all the items that are not selected right now. That might sound a little confusing, but what it basically means is if you were to highlight, say, the bottom two floors of your model, and then go to Invert Selection, the bottom two floors would become unhighlighted, and then everything else in the model, the top floors, would be highlighted. This can be a useful tool if it's simpler for you to select the things you don't want to work with than the things that you do. Lastly, Select None deselects everything if you have anything selected.